I agree with everybody. Setting that bar way too high. So, any Catholic priests in the audience tonight? Nobody? Okay. Because I've had this question on my mind for a couple of months now. And when a man fucks a man, that's the sin against God. Like, no deal. But when a man fucks a little boy, God's totally cool with it. Like, yeah, keep doing that, buddy. We'll just send you to another town. It's totally cool. My question is, like, what's the threshold line between delicious young boy meat and, like, disgusting teenager meat? Like, is it something they have to do, or, like, oh, Billy knows geometry now. We can't. He's grown up. But don't worry, because the future is here, everybody. The future is here. I've been thinking, you know those people in the 1960s that were saying that? They probably feel like shit right now. It's like, yeah, the future's here. We got black and white televisions. Nothing could get better than this, right? Now we can literally take dumps and pay our bills at the same time. And you know what? The future still isn't here. We're going to be like, it's going to be several years from now. It's going to be like the Matrix, where everybody's doing shit with their minds and flying all over the place, and Hugo Weaving kills you. That's when the future will be here. So, I was watching TV the other day, like I do most days, and I came across this commercial for anti-drugs. It's an anti-drug commercial. And at the end of the commercial, there was a website, drugsnotforme.ca. And I got curious, so I went over there just to see what the government was, you know, like what bullshit they were feeding kids. And it turns out it was mostly just testimonials about terrible drug use. And like there were some sob stories, like I snorted meth and killed a baby. But then there were also like just stupid stories about marijuana. And I actually got one here I want to share with you guys, because I thought it was pretty funny. And this was submitted by Western Canada, but judging from the spelling and grammatical errors, I'm assuming it's a 12-year-old girl from Edmonton that's really, really illiterate. And so here we go. So I'm having a sleepover at my half-sister's house, and my older brothers are there. I go outside to talk to the oldest. When I step outside, I get a big stinky puff of pot in my face. Of course, I go back inside crying and coughing. My half-brother wakes up and asks what's wrong, and between sobs I tell him. He looks at me, blank expression, and hugs me. The next morning, when my dad comes to pick me up, I say goodbye and leave. In the car, he asks what's wrong, and I tell him. He looks at me and says, I hopes you wouldn't find out. I start to cry. When I go back to my mom's, I tell her, and she gets annoyed. I used to be so close to him, but every second, every minute, every hour, every day, I feel as if we're growing farther and farther apart. I haven't seen him since then. Every day I get told it's better than cigarettes. It's not. I hope he has realized that it's stupid and useless. I miss my brother and I just want him back. Now, there was nothing negative about marijuana in the entire fucking and I think she kind of missed the point on that one. So it kind of inspired me, and I found my own negative things with marijuana, so I'll share them with you. I wasn't sure if I should submit this because I'm too mature, I think, for that site. But anyways, my name is Shaun, and marijuana has ruined my life. After a long day at work, I decided to take a hit from my bong. Afterwards, I was feeling hungry, so I ordered a pizza from the internet. After waiting for what felt like 5 days, my garlic and pineapple pizza arrived. I figured I should have a movie to watch while I eat my pizza, so I went to Blockbuster. I asked the movie clerk where I could find the one where John Candy plays Fred Flintstone. And she replied, "Do you mean John Goodman?" I was so embarrassed. Marijuana not only made me forget the name of the actor, but possessed me to rent the fucking Flintstones movie. On the way home, I ordered 5 Whoppers from Burger King because I completely forgot I ordered a pizza. And once I got home, I ate cold hard pizza in the middle of giant hot Whoppers while watching the Flintstones. The shitty food I ate gave me indigestion the next day, and I was a burden to my fellow employees. Let this be a warning for those of you thinking about smoking the marijuana. Don't do it!